Alright. I need to work on an intro. We're going to be reacting to 7 disturbing videos captured on Ring/Doorbell cameras. I don't know why I'm doing this. I'm awful, scary, disturbing, creepy, whatever the kind. I actually got jump scared. And what's the movie? Winnie the Pooh. Are you crazy? Not even the scary Winnie the Pooh. The fucking kids one. I got a jump scare in that. So yeah, not good at all. I'm probably gonna. There's a reason I got the lights on. There's no way I'm doing this without the lights. Like, come on now. Think smart, not harder. Let's get into this. Yeah. I don't know.
It's been a long year since I've done a ring camera
Pause
video.
straight away. If anyone did this shit, it's on site. I'm coming outside.
Oh, and as it turns out, people are still
Weird
creeps,
as...
and a lot of new videos have surfaced. So let's look at some of them. This first video is a very real and grisly reminder that danger can be following you anywhere at any time, even to your front door. And it can be a lesson, especially for women, to be alert of your surroundings, especially before opening your front door.
Oh, you see that? Someone's walking. Oh no, not with the kid. Okay, he behind the big tree. What's he doing? Oh, he's coming up behind. Oh, what a horrible person. Wearing a ski mask and everything. With a red hat, you look dumb as hell. Yeah, go scamper off somewhere else. Never try.
As you just saw, a mother holding her infant daughter unknowingly leads a man to her front door and was mere seconds away from him getting inside. As the man approaches the driveway, you can see him pulling up the mask over his face to conceal his identity, clearly with premeditated intentions.
Yep,
as
definitely.
The man walks up the driveway, the daughter takes notice to him as the mother is still completely oblivious to the approaching threat. Luckily, she makes it inside and shuts the door in time. She only realized what had just happened after looking through the terrifying ring footage. The woman made a report to the police as soon as she saw the footage, and what the police said was disturbing. There had been a series of reports of a brutal and violent rapist in the area who had been targeting women and children. It's suspected that he and this man were the same person. No sane person leaves their house with a full face mask such as this one if they're not knowingly about to commit a serious crime and want to conceal their identity.
Nah, that's awful.
The woman in the video just may have saved her and her child's life.
W mom.
Wait, no, this is you. And you want to conquer the world of Albion?
If just by the skin of her teeth.
You wish.
If you're not convinced of just how often this kind of thing happens, here's a similar video. A young college-age looking girl is coming home, letting herself into her house. Not even 5 seconds after she enters the home, 2 large men step on the porch, and the one in front immediately tries to open the door.
I don't see anyone. They're gonna come out of the bush like in Fortnite. Oh.
Some people think the men looked genuinely confused and may have had the wrong house. However, the short window of time between the girl entering the house and the men stepping on the porch would have definitely allowed them to see the girl. You'd think anyone who just tries to open the door to a house surely must know they have the right house, or at the very least know who lives in the house. It could also be argued that when the man turns to his friend behind him, he's making mention of the camera, and so he pretends to think he has the right house by sticking around and knocking, despite the obvious screams from the girl inside as she notices the men at the door. It seems they only run off after the girl starts screaming, "We're calling the police." So unlike the first video, there's no 100% proof of whether these guys had bad intentions or not. Whether they were trying to grab the girl, or if they genuinely had the wrong house is up for debate, as there's no further info on this video. If it is the second one, still, everything about the men's actions was sketchy.
Awful.
In this video, on the other hand, what's going on couldn't be more clear. In the early morning hours on October 16th in Kent, Washington, a couple's seen returning home. The husband is seen unlocking the door, and seconds later, as the man's wife follows behind, she turns her head to a gun-wielding suspect chasing behind her. She acts quickly and runs inside, locking the front door. The suspect then
Damn, how
spots
quick
the ring
it-
camera
damn,
and
she
hits it
got-
repeatedly with his gun, effectively breaking the device. It's at this time that you can notice a second man there as well. The couple spent their night at a casino, and for this reason, the wife believes the two men followed them home from the casino, hoping to rob them of any of their winnings. Fortunately, they made it inside safely. The suspect with the gun was identified by police as 18-year-old Al Hussein Drameh.
Stop lying to yourself. This man ain't no 18-year-old. Pushing 25. Why would you do this? Like, why do people do this?
He was arrested on October 26th. He faced multiple charges, including burglary in the first degree, and he pleaded not guilty to all of them. With this fourth video, we move to something a little more paranormal. This was caught on a TikToker named Nolan Brock's indoor Ring security camera while he was sleeping on the couch. At 1:39 in the morning, he's awoken to the pantry doors opening and some kind of cracks or bangs coming from either inside the pantry or from the doors themselves.
No. No.
With the fan running, the thought of it being a draft wasn't out of the question per se. He ignored it and tried to go back to sleep. But 4 minutes later at 1:43, this happened.
No. No. No, 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 no. I don't mess with paranormal shit because I feel like it'd be happening to me every day. There's someone
One of the doors
inside.
was aggressively yanked shut,
No.
and this officially removes any possibility of a draft being the cause of the doors moving. It's
No.
safe to assume he slept in his bed the rest of the night.
I would
This
not be
next video
sleeping.
also comes from inside of a house instead of the front porch, and this one can play on one of the biggest fears of a lot of people, and that is someone lurking around your house as you sleep. In Wichita, Kansas, a family's Ring cameras captured some terrifying video footage of a stranger standing directly over sleeping 15-year-old Anaya Robinson at around 2:30 a.m. on a Friday night.
Oh,
This
my
was
eyes
the footage
itchy.
captured.
This is the biggest creep I've ever seen. Run away. Turn yourself in.
Anaya said once she opened her eyes, she felt like she was in a scene from a horror movie, seeing somebody sitting over her, watching her that she didn't know. Anaya rushed to her mother Angel's room, screaming there's somebody in the house, and after being jolted awake, Angel made sure her 2-year-old daughter and Anaya were safe in a room before calling the police. Wichita police responded quickly, but the intruder was already gone. It's likely the boy entered the house simply through the front door. Luckily, the Ring cameras clearly caught his face, and using
Why would he
this
tell?
footage-
Look at this dumbass turning on the lights, giving away his whole identity. That's karma. Have one.
Police acted on a tip and were able to arrest a 14-year-old boy whose name was not released. The boy faced aggravated burglary and theft charges. In November 2021, a woman reported on Twitter that a creepy-looking man had been standing outside of her apartment almost every night for an entire month. She included a few of the videos caught by her Ring camera, and it shows the man creepily standing there for extended periods of time, facing her door. At certain points, he can be heard speaking. But what he says is impossible to hear. The woman resorted to posting this on Twitter after her complaints to the police apparently fell on deaf ears. It was a few days after her initial post that she posted an update stating that her friends and family confronted the man, which seemingly got him to stop. Additionally, the post going viral prompted her building security to do an additional routine throughout the night. I can't seem to find her Twitter profile anymore, so there don't appear to be any updates on the matter. And in this last video, an El Paso resident's Ring camera catches what appears at first to be a woman in danger seeking help at their front door in the middle of the night. But this may be a much more sinister situation than that.
Alright. Okay. What's going on?
The woman appears to be in distress, possibly on the run from someone, crying and pleading for help. But things start getting suspicious when she hides anytime a car is approaching.
What's going on, Mr. Nightmare? What's going on?
Is she hiding from a specific person chasing after her? Or is she perhaps trying to not be seen from any passerbys?
I see someone walking.
After the neighbor's driveway light turns on, a car's headlights approach from the right, and she's seen casually walking away, presumably to get in that unseen car, perhaps because her driver was growing paranoid that too much attention was being drawn, so they needed to leave. Now you could say that's just a far-fetched theory of mine, but a month later, El Paso police arrested a woman who was charged with burglary of habitation. That woman was Krista Nicole Cordell.
Ah, same woman.
The woman in the video looks identical to the woman in this mugshot. The charge this woman faced is defined as the act of entering any building illegally with the plan to do something serious, such as harming the owner, damaging property, or stealing. Suddenly, the prospect that this woman could have been trying to trick an unsuspecting person into opening their door doesn't seem so far-fetched. As always, keep your doors locked and be careful who you open them to.
Alright, so that's gonna cap it off. Some dumbass video. I did not enjoy that one bit. Not really that entertaining to say the least. See ya.